Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the total 3 macro charts for the overall altcoin market and see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and want to try the same exchange that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. Now, the big reason why I love using this exchange is because they allow anybody from anywhere to sign up and trade crypto futures. There are no restrictions. So if you're from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on Blowfin. This is actually where I currently trade my crypto futures as well. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the total 3 chart, see what we got going on here. So as you guys can clearly see, recently, just yesterday, we had a giant dump to the downside, which was actually a good thing because we kind of needed it. Yeah, I know it scared a lot of people, but we really did need it. We needed to reset all of the indicators on pretty much the daily and the weekly charts, which is pretty much what happened. So that's pretty nice. Now, price did end up going through 2 different big time support levels, one right here at $558 billion and another one down here at $520 billion. And I've talked about this a lot in a lot of my past total 3 chart videos as well. Now, what's cool about this one is actually you can see that when we came down to this $520 billion level, we almost instantly started going back up. So we have got very strong support right around this area between $521 billion and $558 billion. So that is very nice to see. Now, as you guys can clearly see on the RSI down here, we are very oversold. We're at extreme oversold levels, all right? So what I could see personally happening here is 2 things, all right? First, I'm going to go over the bullish scenario, okay? Now, if things continue or if things start to go upwards from here, and this was the bottom for the altcoin market, then I could fully expect that, you know, this current daily candle, I would love to see this current daily candle close either above yesterday's closing candle or above this new resistance level here of $558 billion. If we can close above either of these 2 areas, that's going to give me confidence that there is still some decent momentum in the altcoin market to push back upwards to the upside, all right? So realistically, what I want to see here is I want to see all of these levels be broken, but realistically, I'm not going to personally start to be extremely bullish on altcoins until we eventually reach past this level up here around the $720 billion area, all right? This is that level where we kind of peaked when we started to go back up after the first major drop from the current cycle high, and this is kind of the area that we need to be looking at right now as far as being able to breach to start feeling confident that we may have another big leg to the upside again, all right? So in a bearish scenario though, here's what I could personally see happening. If things do not stay, I mean, let's say, for instance, today's candle ends up closing somewhere down here, or somewhere closer to this support level of $521 billion, all right? If that were to end up happening, I could personally see momentum dropping even further, and we could even drop down to this lower level down here of $473 billion as well. These are kind of levels that we kind of started at when we started the first major big trend upwards when altcoins first started to take off back in, you know, early 2024 here. So right here we've got one at right around $470 billion, and then we've got another one down here at $440 billion as well, all right? Now, I'm not saying that this will happen, all right? Again, I'm not a magician. I can't see the future, guys, but realistically, we need to be looking at these levels because they really tell us a lot about where things could personally go, all right? Now, in a bullish scenario, again, if price action of the overall altcoin market cap does start rising, and let's say the next daily candle or the candle that opens tonight turns green and we start going upwards, we want to be looking at these moving averages here, okay? We want to be looking at the 20 period and we want to be looking at the 50 period because they will tell us a lot. As you guys can clearly see right here, price action before we ended up dumping was price action ended up going up to the 20 period moving average here as it was trending downwards, and we clearly rejected that level and started to, go down, obviously. So we want to be looking to this 20 period EMA again, and if price action can get above it and close above it, and we can open another green one above that one and go towards this next 50 period EMA, that is going to be very, very nice to see realistically. And that's realistically what I personally want to see eventually within the next coming days or within the next week or so. All right. Again, I'm not a magician. I cannot see the future, but we can only speculate, and that's personally what I'm speculating on here. Obviously, we all want to see our coins going upwards, and that's all we can do is speculate. All right. So overall, right now, we want to be looking to close this current daily candle above the $558 billion level, and we want to see tomorrow's daily candle or tonight's daily candle when the new one opens. We want to see it opening in the green and start heading upwards, all right? Now, I expect that we might have some small resistance right around this level once we get to it, but realistically, if things are, if momentum is strong enough and, new capital is starting to come in, then we may have enough momentum to be able to push through this $596 billion level, all right? So, guys, overall, keep an eye on things, keep an eye on the levels, keep an eye on the EMAs. They definitely tell a story about where we're currently at and where we could potentially be going as well, all right? So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you guys enjoyed this video and feel like you got some decent value out of it, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the overall price of altcoins is going to go here in the short to midterm. And with that said, for those of you who watched this entire video, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you guys very much, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos.